Hi, I'm a Chocolate, and this is the Mesa Bryce biome, one of the rarest biomes in Minecraft. There is a chance that mineshafts will generate on the surface. Usually I design things on my own, but for this time the structures are generated by Minecraft. The plains biome is one of the most common, and sometimes villagers exist here. The desert biome can have villagers, temples and fossils underground. Extreme hills and its variations are the only biomes where emeralds can be found. The forest biome has lots of trees, and that makes it a great place to start in, but also dangerous at night. Taiga is a cold biome, and sometimes it has villagers and wolves. Swampland is a common biome, with lots of slimes, vines, lily pads, and sometimes witch huts. Rivers cut through terrain or separate the main biomes, sometimes they join up with the ocean. The Nether is another dimension, with lava, lots of creatures and fortresses. The End dimension has Enderman, a dragon, end cities and more. The Frozen Ocean biome sounds really cool, but unfortunately no longer generates naturally. The Frozen River generates only in Ice Plains biomes and has a frozen surface. Ice Plains have lots of snow, frozen water and sometimes igloos. Ice Mountains have a lower chance for passive mobs to spawn. Mushroom Island is a weird biome, where no hostile mobs spawn by default at night. As you can see, mushroom cows or mushrooms exist here. This is basically the same as before, but represents the flat shore area of the mushroom biome. The beach biome is generated on the shores of oceans and consists out of sand. This biome is basically the hills version of the desert one. The same goes here. A thing to note is that the pictures of the biomes are an approximation. In-game, biomes are sometimes weird and random, and some of them make sense only related to others and not alone, for instance the river. Extreme Hills Edge no longer generates naturally. The jungle biome is a very dense one, with temples, ocelots, watermelons and soon parrots. Again, there are hills in this biome. This biome generates only at the edge of a jungle. These are jungle trees, but with one block trunk. Two biomes of ocean exist, just this one is deeper, and here ocean monuments can spawn. This biome generates between the mountains and the ocean. A beach in cold biomes. As the name suggests, this biome has only birch trees. A very dense forest with hostile mobs spawning sometimes during the day. Rarely a woodland mansion may spawn. This biome is like the taiga one, but with the snow. Wolves will naturally spawn here. Cold Taiga Hills is the hills version of the previous biome. Mega Taiga has tall spruce trees, some patches of coarser dirt and more stone. More hills. This biome is like Extreme Hills, but with amplified mountains and a moderate amount of spruce trees. Savannah is a flat biome with acacia trees and a chance for villagers to spawn. A flatter variation of the Savannah biome, but in higher altitude. The Mesa biome has stained clay, mine shafts and a possible gold near the surface. This biome is flat relative to the default mesa, with small forests of oak trees. This biome is similar to the previous, but without the trees. Sunflower Plains is similar to the Plains biome, but with lots of sunflowers. Desert M is like the desert biome, but with a few patches of water. This biome is like extreme hills, but with higher mountain peaks, reaching the clouds. In this picture, it's hard to notice, but this biome has a great variation and number of flowers all over the place. Taiga M is like the taiga biome, but with mountains. This biome is like the default swampland, but with hills, which hats do not spawn here. Similar to the Ice Plains biome, but with spikes of packed ice. Jungle M has big mountains and it is very dense compared to the default jungle biome. This biome generates only on the edge of Jungle M biomes. This biome has taller birch trees than usual. Birch Forest Hills M is like the previous but with mountains. This biome is like the default roofed forest but with mountains and steep cliffs. Snow, mountains and spruce trees here. This biome has tall and short spruce trees with kinda the same shape. Honestly, I am supposed to know the differences of all the biomes, but I can't tell for this one. This biome has big gravel mountains and a few patches of grass. The Savannah M biome has extreme mountains, often past the clouds and even to the world height limit. This biome has very steep cliffs, often reaching the clouds. This biome has small but somewhat steep cliffs and small oak forests. This mesa biome has relatively flat on the top cliffs. And that was the last one. I have some of my designs here. If you want to find more about biomes, check the description, I will leave a link. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.